Hello, my name is François Berjonneau. I'm solution engineer at Qt in quality assurance part. One of the possibilities is to use a static code analysis, and in this way, even the developer could see if he have do nice implementation or bad implementation regarding the rules you have put in place, and even react before you commit, you push your code on the repository. In this case, you can avoid cost because normally you will find this issue perhaps during testing, validation, and so on. And in this case, the cost of the issue itself is multiplied by 4, 10, or even more. Like some studies say 6 and 40 times the price of what it costs if you just detect it. And how to do it in early stage? The best way is to have this kind of analyzer locally or in CI/CD. In that way, when you go at home, when you go for sleep, when you come back in the morning, you have already the feedback and you know where you can correct or improve your code. And also what is very important with this kind of tools is to keep the understanding of the software, because more you add features, more the time pass, more you add unnecessary complexity. One of the good practice is, for instance, to check what you have as a plan, as a map in your brain when you start the project. Like, oh, I have to do a very nice architecture with beautiful box, nice row, nice dependency. But in the code, what's going on at the end? Often we think, oh, it's like the architecture. When we open the code, when we try to understand the code, we just look at the architecture like it's weird and the code as a monster. That's very bad. And one of the good practice is to keep track of that and to have this a kind of tool like architecture verification for static architecture, in order to have kind of imagine you draw your architecture on transparent sheet of paper and you put over your code. In that way you see what is compliant versus what is not compliant, and when it's not compliant you need what you have to do. You can modify your software, or you can modify the architecture if it makes sense, or you can say, okay, temporarily I keep the deviation, but the next release, for instance, I correct it.